Can I have the water? Bonne nuit.
American back change in French.
Non.
Si, and then she looked me right in the eyes and said, "Your French is horrible."
Tu sais quoi? T'aurais dû lui dire, je comprends rien à cause de votre accent français de merde.
In America, she's gonna be fired for that.
Bah vas-y, dis-le en français.
I don't know how.
Ah, mais si, tu sais.
Elle aurait été brûlée pour ça?
Quoi, please?
Brûlée?
Non.
Allumée? Incinérée? Cuite?
So cute. Mais en fait, en français, on n'utilise pas le même mot. On dirait plutôt en Amérique, elle aurait été virée pour ça. Mais non, malheureusement, pas en France. Elle aurait déjà dû tuer 6 chiots et noyer 6 bébés pour perdre son travail. Ah, et en parlant de travail, le nouveau boulot, c'était comment?
One of my students actually said this to me today. She goes, can you class this?
Non.
See, and then I said, can you go to a principal office? And then she started twerking right in the middle of the class.
Oh là là, sérieux, ça craint.
Maybe I'm not just cut out to be a teacher, I don't know.
Mais non, REESE, tu sais juste que maintenant, c'est au professeur de faire le rôle des parents. Et pourquoi tu cherches pas un autre travail? T'es pas obligé de rester croupir au même endroit. Puis j'osais te demander comment ça s'est passé à la préfecture ce matin?
Every time I go there, it's always the same thing. First of all, I can just walk in there whenever I want. Chances are, I have to wait outside in the cold sometimes for 3 fucking long hours. I never see the same person twice. They never know where my document is. And no matter how many times I double or triple check, I'm always missing an important document. And what a surprise! It's always our fault because we're not paxed or married!
Et voilà, autre exemple classique de l'administration française qui va détruire le fantasme de vivre en France. Je suis désolée que t'aies dû y aller tout seul ce matin.
I feel like I'm getting shot of my life.
Mais oui, oui, mais ça fait partie de la vie d'un étranger aussi, et ça ira mieux au bout d'un moment, tu verras. Faut juste être patient. Et tu me demandes pas à propos de ma journée?
Comment était votre
Ta. Je suis pas si vieille quand même, si.
Comment était ta journée?
Ah, c'est la même merde, mais pas le même jour. Marlène a tellement besoin de vacances. Non mais sérieusement, on est débordés. C'est notre patron qui pense que le développement web est un jeu amusant, de l'art, de l'artisanat. N'importe quoi. Non, mais en vrai j'adore ce que je fais, hein. Mais c'est juste que faire un montage pour leur marketing, c'est pas vraiment un jeu d'enfant. Et même dans le boulot, il y a un gros manque d'organisation et de communication. Et franchement, on est d'accord, c'est dérangeant. Mais bon, c'est la vie. Et pourquoi on est tout Henry Cavill va jouer Geralt dans The Witcher? Non mais sérieusement, c'est quoi ce bordel? J'aurais préféré un inconnu. Peut-être même d'origine européenne. Non, but seriously, way to fuck over your fanbase! Non mais il est déjà Superman, ma gueule! Ah, c'est pas juste. Non, 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 non merci. Je passe. Did you understand a little?
C'est le baladier.
Yeah, I was speaking kind of
I was
fast.
sure English is getting complicated.
You look like you have something to say, but can't find the words to say it.
I had a nightmare last night.
About what?
Oh, you know, somebody wearing a mask came in here, wrapped a trash bag around my face, and suffocated me to death.
Oh my god! What do you think it means? Please, Reese, say something. You're scaring me.
What I have to say are upsetting and scary. I never want to see you upset or scared.
What words?
What are you trying to prove? You don't belong here? Or maybe you should have brought home a different American with her.
I don't want another American. This is true that I can do many things here. This is also true that you can't. For now.
French administration make me nauseous and dizzy. Speaking French with anyone besides you gives me anxiety. I'm getting fat from all the competition I'm eating. And I failed the cut twice. I'm completely dependent on your tear.
But you held the fort down while I'm walking. You feed my ass, take care of me.
No! Every day is a lesson about how dumb and clueless I am.
What? But you are an artist, a writer, and a good teacher. These things have more purpose than any other shitty position of an appreciation. And you have health insurance now. You don't have to work 2 jobs anymore. And this is your home.
But it's not really chez moi, c'est toi! I didn't mean...
Do you need to go home for a while? Because when I was living with you in America, I eventually wanted to go home.
But my family? It's not the same thing.
Why don't you try it for a month? You could write down everything that happens. You could make for a good story someday.
It's a good idea. You sure you're gonna be alright by yourself?
You just do whatever you have to do to feel well again.
I'm coming back.
Tu m'as fait peur.
No.
I thought you were breaking up with me.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Flight 481 to San Francisco has been delayed due to...
Hey, Francie!
Hey, Danny! Okay.
How are ya?
I'm fine, I'm just fine.
Because how long has it been?
Just like 3 years, something like that.
3 years and 7 days, no embarrassing.
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
You're so skinny. Are you eating all of that?
Yeah, more than you think. I learned a thing about France. French people really like to eat. If you have come to visit, you use some sentences. Non merci, je n'ai plus faim.
The fuck?
Meaning no thank you, not hungry anymore.
You seem to be pretty comfortable over there.
Yeah. Look at the hair triggering! When was the last time you took a bath?
Oh, it's such a bitch to take care of sometimes. That's what I was thinking about getting short again before we came back.
You should try Garnier L'Oreal. It's been working very well on me lately.
Oh.
Danny, I'm not telling you what to do or anything, just trying to help.
Of course.
How's everything?
Got my first tattoo.
Is that from Batman?
Batman the animated series! I'm getting drunk on the arms.
Oh, wait. Does Mom Dad know about this?
Mom doesn't really give a shit, but Dad still doesn't
Okay.
know anything yet, so... I prefer to keep it that way.
Gotcha. How have they been, by the way?
Be talking when we're coming home
Have
all
they really?
week. Yeah.
Can't wait to see them. This is nice tickets. Hey, Benny! Hey, be careful with that!
Why?
Because it's fragile! Give it here.
Oh,
Daddy.
can I get it? Boys!
Here!
The French government over the last 2 decades has blocked out some 750 areas, known officially as sensitive urban zones, blighted areas intended to receive economic aid, but known informally as no-go zones, where central state authority is diminished, sometimes to the point of zero.
They're essentially areas where immigrants are completely separated from the host country.
In these large enclaves of disaffected foreign-born Muslims, unemployment rates can run as high as 50%. Black market economies thrive, and radical Islam finds a fertile breeding ground.
In a 10-minute cab ride from the Eiffel Tower, you can be walking through streets that feel like Baghdad.
Western civilization has to start defending itself, its values, its culture, and its laws.
I told him not to go, bro. Joe! Georgette Lorraine Polanski!
What do you want?
Is the coffee ready yet?
Not at this very second.
You said that 50 minutes ago.
Well, you have to wait a little longer. I'm busy.
What could you possibly be busy with?
With 50 loads of your fucking laundry. Remember?
I do for 12, but I ain't alone in the kitchen or laundry room. Remember?
I'd let you do your laundry while I fixed the coffee.
That machine is a piece of junk. But I think flooded the entire basement once.
I showed you how it works the other day, Lawrence. And the month before that. And the month before that too, remember? And it worked just fine for me, didn't it?
Hey! We'll see you at Menards!
Don't you buy anything.
And so, strawberry, next week!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Flipping, honey.
What?
I said quit saying fuck. Kids should be arriving any minute now.
Don't dig with me today. God, I get so fucking sick of it.
Dad finishes home.
Wow!
Hey.
Iris!
Hi, Dad.
Iris!
Hi, Dad.
Iris!
Hi, Dad.
Oh! Coming back. Remember that?
Yeah, I went along with it, so yes.
Oh, damn it. When you was little, you was just so tickle.
It's going to be like this all week, isn't it?
Ah.
Welcome home, prick.
Hey! You be nice.
Nice! I am being nice, boy.
Boy, I got 50 pounds of swinging between my legs, a bucket of balls, and enough air on my ass to wear a carpet, and you call me boy?
Dude, this is fucking amazing, thank you!
Sometimes I know better than you know yourself.
Danny, why don't you make useful yourself and help your mother in the kitchen?
Oh, why don't you fall down the stairs and shit your pants on the way down? Ah.
He probably doesn't know how to just walk away anyway. That's okay, I get it.
No, I'll do it! Alright! No! Fuck!
I can't believe how he's able to get away with half the shit he does.
Well, special leg. So, I let something slide. Need anything? Coffee?
Yeah, coffee with this one.
Joe? Darling wife!
What? God damn it!
You, son, would like some coffee if it's not too much trouble for ya.
Good morning to you.
Good
morning to you. Good morning, dearies. Good morning to you. How was the flight?
Oh, shout the girl to call my booze at custom. Apparently, I'm only allowed to buy their alcohol.
What a bunch of shit, right? Legalized theft is what I call it.
However, I managed to get something that you will really like. The saucisse and the café français!
Yummy! Oh, it's too bad we were in such a rush to make American coffee this morning. The best part of waking up is folders in your cup. Right, Larry?
A little sugar with that wouldn't hurt, dear.
Anything else with your coffee? Milk, toast, rack of lawn?
Toast? Excellent idea!
I'll be right back, my lord.
Oh. It's just like a piece of toast. Dry with a crusty exterior. Well, we should glad to have you back at Thompson. Those riots in France are no joke.
I know, it's weird. It's like we just culture shock or something.
Yeah. Things change a lot if we gone. With a minority around here now. The new neighbors can't speak a lick of English. I imagine these people are looking for work somewhere where don't touch the papers. Think about it. You can cram thousands of unemployed immigrants into an already crowded city. And not expect to have problems. Add that to language, culture, religion differences, and you have the making of a weird-time bomb.
Okay, Dad. It's not like we have any bombs to worry about around here.
No.
Dan! You giant ass!
I'm getting something to drink, you psycho!
You want to drink root beer at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm the psycho?
You quit drinking that soda. Oh! I swear, this kid wouldn't have discipline if it woke up and beat him.
That's probably Riley.
Who's Riley?
Girlfriend.
Danny has a girlfriend!
Wow, really?
Let's see it already, Jesus!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet my new girlfriend, Riley! Baby, this is REESE. He just came from France.
Oh my goodness! So nice to finally meet your acquaintance, Reese. I've heard so many things about you. I've been practicing my French all weekend for this. Please let me know if I make any mistakes.
Bonjour Reese. Quel honneur de vous rencontrer enfin. Danny parle tout le temps de vous.
C'est drôle parce qu'il a rien dit sur vous.
Sorry?
I said it was great. Keep practicing.
I didn't tell you about Riley before because, well, it was supposed to be a surprise.
What a surprise.
Oh, how are you doing today, Joe Bear?
Oh, well, actually, somebody in this house wants to know how my day was. How refreshing.
Huh?
Anyway, I passed my Avon books this morning and I'm about to go to my other fucking job.
Oh, that does sound awful, doesn't it? If you happen to sell any hair coloring, I would really love to buy some.
Oh, I think she's just perfect the way she is.
Sometimes I worry about it so much I feel like I'm fading away.
We should get going soon.
Bye.
Going where?
School.
Nonsense. You've got plenty of time. Stay a while. Have some breakfast.
Oh, no, thank you, Mr. Polinsky. I would hate to interject myself on your valuable family time.
Please. Call me Larry.
Okay. So, wonderful meeting you, Reese. À très très bientôt.
Should come over for dinner sometime.
What's wrong with your face?
Nothing. It's just I think I've seen her before.
Cannot ever write a happy song, man.
I'm a fat kid who plays melody on the PS4. You're asking the wrong guy.
But please, what about Babe Ruth? He was bigger guy too, but his talent made him sexy.
Like playing the tambourine and making rich flavored pizza?
Don't see. Why not?
Not only can you keep the pizza and the ranch, you can also pour the ranch on the pizza.
Yeah. Maybe just.
Do you think that Italian girl would go wild with me?
Sure. Maybe just brush your teeth every now and then.
I don't own a toothbrush.
What?
What the hell's Danny?
Oh, maybe he'll come inside. Wow. Speak of the devil.
You're late.
Ah! God damn it,
What's your pen all day?
Away from you!
What about me?
Oh, your coat is bad.
Hey! No. Did your brother make it home okay? Like he met Riley today, you know?
Wasn't as open to her as I originally thought.
Ah, shit, man. We haven't even met her yet. You just go back. Give it time.
What's in the sketch pad?
Something that doesn't require water!
Can I see?
Whether can see, but that's you.
I don't
know! Ah, you motherfucker, you ain't gonna see my sketch. You never gonna fucking see.
Let's go. Just let him see it.
Hey, when Reese and I were kids, we used to create our own comic books. And we had this one idea for a series called AshTrasher. It was kind of like our own version of Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, that sort of thing. Reese wrote the dialogue and I did the pictures. We used to walk around the neighborhood to see if we could sell any. And we did! $2 a pop! Before they went out of business, we'd go to this old pawn shop with hard cash. And we'd spend it on more comic books. Specifically Spider-Man. His favorite was The Child Within. And mine was Spider-Man vs. Venom. The final confrontation. Which, by the way, are some of the greatest pieces of entertainment that you will ever fucking read. It's just a silly idea. It's not finished yet.
Danny, what's a clever idea? No, seriously, you're very good.
Yeah, you should be working for Marvel or something.
Yeah, of course.
This is the ultimate goal.
I have no idea what that means.
What do you guys want to do when you grow up?
Also, Actually, I used to want to be a baseball player. When I was little, I watched all of the classic films, like Angels in the Outfield, Bad News Bears, Rookie of the Year, The Sandlot. The thing is, the characters in the film make baseball way more exciting than it actually was. I'm not much of an athlete, like, at all. I was pretty good at swinging, though. The truth is that I like making pizza because if you don't like pizza, you're just a bad person.
And if that's all you do, like, you're just naturally gonna get better at it. Me, you know, like, when my dad died, I immediately shifted my attention to music, you know. I knew it was something that would never leave me. Like, the best time I passed with my dad was like playing street hockey, watching stuff like the Ninja Turtles and the original Star Wars trilogy from front to back. It was something I will always remember. I know it's hard not having your brother around as much. We played in a few bands, traveled all over, sharing the music that we made. REESE is a damn good songwriter, but his talent was needed elsewhere. And it sucks knowing that sometimes people you care most about just tend to vanish.
My dad tends to vanish a lot. So does REESE.
This is the last thing you probably want to hear right now, but take it for what it's worth. REESE is home, okay? In October. We gotta throw a Halloween party this year, man!
Please, Jacob, so can come over and touch him. I'll think about it.
Can we jam now?
There he is! Like before.
Alright, guys.
Okay.
Bat metal!
Bat metal! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4!
They ran out, but I got some butcher crunch instead.
I don't really like those.
I can take it back, if you want.
No, popcorn, it's fine. You don't talk much, do you?
Oh sure I talk. I talk all the time. That's all I do is talk.
See, I don't really like that. Most guys don't know when to shut up. I prefer the strong, silent type.
Talking, what's that? Talking, that's overrated.
So, that's our first date. I have some questions for you.
Ask me anything you want.
Are you close with your mom?
I close with my
Is she good with your girlfriend? I mean, how is she with your girlfriend?
Like having girlfriend?
Yes!
Oh, my mom. Yeah, my mom.
She's jealous of you. Like, I wanna know that because I like to be the first woman.
I understand.
I don't like to be that girl, and I don't like to share my man.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Is your last girlfriend pretty, like, prettier than me?
No.
Show me a picture, please.
Well, actually, you know what? She's standing right over there.
There? You took me to place where your ex-girlfriend works? Oh mio Dio, voi uomini siete tutti uguali, cercate sempre di sfoggiare una nuova ragazza attorno alle vostre braccia.
I think it's my day off. We can go somewhere else if you want.
Well, you're actually right. I'm much prettier than she is. You made a good choice. I can try to. It wasn't that bad. You should come again. Oops, so sorry.
Where'd you find this one? ItalianDominatrix.com?
At least she speaks other language besides dry and sarcastic.
People are just wonderful, aren't they?
You've been practicing.
Reese! I didn't see you standing there. I was just...
Do you get up for fighting?
briefly.
I see you still taking care of your old cinema.
Oh, you know me. I'm just doing what I do best. Sweeping spilled popcorn off the floor, mopping up various amounts of pee in the bathroom, and casually observing the masses as they take time out of their busy week to appreciate the art of film. You know, admiring the key factors of what makes a film truly special. What's that called again? It's something to do with... Okay, it's when you're recounting a thing that happened once, using an interesting plot with strong characters who have problems that they need to deal with. They learn a lot about themselves along the way, and you get the feeling that they've grown since the beginning. You know, because of a solidly written script, witty dialogue, a brilliant use of humor, and the set, and the camera, and the light, and the music, and that guy with that sound, everything. I just can't remember what that's called. Oh yeah! Storytelling, that's what it is. You know, like a sequel to a classic which completely misses the point of the original movie. Or a cheesy action movie with lots of shaky cam starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Or an adaptation of a young adult novel appealing only to teenage girls who drag their boyfriends into seeing them. And the whole time, the boyfriends are sitting there wishing they were at a different movie. A movie for real men. A movie with giant robots kicking the shit out of each other and several lingering shots of Megan Fox's ass. Or how How about a jump scare shit show costing $2 million to make, yet grossing over 20 times its original budget, because the general masses are forgetting what real horror actually is. You know, like that one.
Okay, so everything's pretty much normal.
Unfortunately, yes.
Dustin, why are you still working in here? I mean, you should be in a film school or leading a self-class defense of something.
I don't know if you've noticed, but student loan debt is kind of a thing that exists in this country. In the words of Admiral Akbar, it's a trap!
I'm sorry you might meet someone who sweep your feet one day.
Spare me the romantics.
Why?
Independent for life, motherfucker. Speaking of the right person, how is France?
French just go.
Seriously? You're gonna be that guy?
Sorry.
Pick that.
Even if I tell you I love you?
No, go ahead. So, how is everything?
France. I still haven't published any of my stories. No. I'm teaching English. Sorry. Teaching English and I'm still a slave of it, working with the French language.
Keep at it. I'm sure something will come. So, how's Danny?
You finally started a girlfriend and nobody said anything about it.
And?
She basically walked away into the living room and greeted me in French.
Oh, she's one of those people. I had an ex just like that once.
Maybe I couldn't have made her broken or I don't know. But she's harmless. Anyway, I need to get out of her house for a while. My family are really dreading me next.
Oh, I feel you on that one. My parents think I have no clue how difficult my life would be if I were a female film director. Trust me, I know. Oh man, I tell you, Reese, gone are the days of reading your scripts and thinking about how I would film them.
I miss watching you read them.
Curiosity strikes. Are you throwing another Halloween party this year?
We haven't really discussed that yet, why?
Well, if Dad is too busy with his new lady, I could help to set everything up.
Hold that foot. I'll see what I can do about it and I'll text you later.
Fair enough. What film you seeing tonight?
Probably the soft reboot of an 80s classic movie which is neither a remake nor a sequel and doesn't quite know what it wants to be.
Story of my life. Oh, great! Hello? Alone in the dark room here? Not cool. I swear this place is falling apart. There. No more darkness. Reese? I need a vacation.
Why did you buy this machine?
To make life easier.
Wouldn't life be easier with health insurance?
Health insurance is more expensive than a new laundry machine.
Yeah, but Danny's medicine is also more expensive without health insurance.
He has medicine. He'll be fine.
If you hadn't been gone for so long, you would know that Danny is not fine.
You're right. Danny isn't fine, but it's maybe because he sees his mother drink every night.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean by that.
You're such a hypocrite. At least I am staying and not running away when it's getting hard.
I'm a hypocrite? Me? What about your booze and cigarettes?
I wouldn't have to drink if you would listen to me once. Why do you think I am drinking? That's a rhetorical question. I am drinking because I'm not happy.
How can you not be happy here? We have a nice house.
Yeah, it's a nice facade, but the inside is broken. This family is broken.
Oh, talk to me when you're sober.
Or maybe never again. I'm gonna take out the trash since I have to do everything around here.
Don't forget your ugly sweater.
I didn't see you there.
Did you pull that out from the trash?
Oh, don't worry about it.
The neighbor kids used to make fun of us because our mother went dumpster diving. They still do. Not that it matters to you.
That's not true, Danny. No, Danny, wait!
What happened?
I was just taking out the trash.
And what's that behind your back?
Oh, that's...
You're sweated.
Your father wanted me to throw it out.
What were you like in high school? Let me guess. Class president. Valedictorian? Cheerleading captain.
Oh, no! I was a tomboy who drank beer, cursed like a sailor, and played football with the boys.
Okay, so basically you were a badass.
Well, all the girls at Scotland's Catholic High School, you know, scrotum high. They were a bunch of stuck-up HSBs.
HSBs?
High society bitches. Hell would freeze over before I let my kids turn out like that. So help me Jesus.
So why did you marry Dad?
No idea.
Mom, come on, please.
I need a cigarette. Let me tell you something about your dad, Reese. Back in my day, there were no laws against interior smoking. Before you were born, I was working at Strokesburg Life Insurance. I was a customer service representative. That's where I met your father. I was his boss. After only one season, he broke the record for most sales at Strokesburg Life. As time went by, he started to make me laugh. It was in a way that none of the other men could. I remember a situation where he entered the office, tripped over a trash can, and explained for 5 minutes why tripping over a trash can is an important part of starting the work day.
So there.
One night, some moron left a lit cigarette in the office, burned the whole fucking place down, and we were both out of the job. By some stroke of luck, no pun intended, my uncle died, and I inherited $5,000. We took that money, invested it into Polinsky trucking, and started our new lives together. And poof, out of you, Betty.
So that's why you chose to stay in AshTrasher County.
Oh. Your dad is such a fucking idiot, Reese. He makes me want to puke. I have to get a second job because Tubby has a spending habit. In meantime, it's either, "Hey Joe, want some coffee with your cream? Want some coffee with your sugar, fat boy?" Or, "God damn, these diet pills aren't working right." Well, maybe you shouldn't have ice cream every night, Mr. Lactose Intolerant. At work, I tell Maureen every day, I married a moron, I married a moron, I married a moron! And he wonders why I drink every night.
Have you ever thought about moving back out to the city? I mean, it beats working at a small station gas or selling Avon products.
Oh no. AshTrasher County, it's small, it's safe, and it's simple. Well, I was born in a small town, and I can breathe in a small town.
Gonna die
in a small town, and that's probably where they bury me.
It's funny because I'm just like you and nothing like you at the same time.
Go ahead. You've been looking at him all day. Wider?
Yeah. You found that? It's mine. Teeth.
Things doesn't change.
Hey, Mom, I have a question for you.
We're not having another one of your fucking Halloween parties.
Why? Mom, come on, please. You know it will be fun to get the whole gang back together. We don't have to do anything, I promise. Oh shit. You probably end up joining us anyway.
Ask your father. You might have a word with them too.
You know what? Challenge accepted.
That word. That.
Heavenly Father, in celebration of the safe return of a beloved REESE, we found happiness with you in France. We'd like to thank you for blessing us with this wholesome American dinner and for this precious moment of togetherness. We pray that you continue to keep him safe, far away the threats of radical Islamic terror. Bless us our gift, which we're about to receive. Through thy bounty, through Christ alone. Amen.
Amen.
So, right, I've joined up with this good Maya.
He drew a picture of me one day. I just couldn't resist his talent. It made me feel alive again. One might say I'm his Misa Amani, and he's my like Yagami.
Something funny about that, REESE?
Nothing. It's just I haven't seen that show in years.
So where do you live right now, Riley?
I reside in Notespire.
And what does your parents do?
Oh, well,
Tony gets this look from his mother. Is it the same for you?
Okay, time out! We're 2 minutes into dinner and you're already bombarding all questions!
Perfect. I'm gonna take a lick.
where's your significant other, REESE?
We thought it would be better if I came along.
Oh, are you two doing okay?
Like, are you guys still banging or whatever?
Daniel's such a little dick.
No, Mom. I have a big dick.
Okay, you are a big dick.
Speaking of dicks, Dan quit pissing all over the toilet seat.
I don't do that.
Damn! Quit pissing all over the toilet seat!
Anyway, it's healthy to have our own space from time to time.
Relationships tend to take a lot of work, don't they? Otherwise, I'm sure you'd feel right at home over there,
Friendly, we might have to wipe up your piss, boy.
Thank you, Father. Thank you very much.
Sorry. I know I'm only here for a short while, but I really feel like I don't say this enough. Every now and then, I think about how lucky I am. I found myself an amazing française. I have a loving and supportive mother and father. You guys have been a huge influence on who I am today. You've shown me humility, optimism, wisdom, a drive for success and a strong work ethic, and of course, a wonderful sense of humor. You are more than enough for us.
Oh, what did you do?
Nothing.
Well, if it's something you've done, it's something you want.
I was just thinking about throwing a Halloween party tomorrow.
I say yes!
Ask your mother.
Already did, she said yes.
Oh, did you know?
Whatever, dude.
Who are showing up?
I already invited Dustin.
I got Herschel Wheeler on speed dial.
Hold it. Okay. You can have your Halloween party. I want this dining room to be spotless. I want to wake the leaves, clean the gutters, and trim the hedges. Do all the laundry, all the dishes, all the shopping, and cook all the food. Take the car out and give it a good
No, that's too much.
When you finish with all that, go out and buy your own petty favors. No booze, no cigarettes, or any substance of any kind. If I see anything misplaced, stolen, or broke, I take you both all back and clean you up. Any questions?
Okay, I'm Riley.
And certainly no girlfriend mixed late night party in this house!
Oh, would you say the same thing if Lou were here?
With no hour vesture. You want to start thinking you were overhead for once?
I'll be absolutely fine on Halloween all by myself, baby.
No. Wait a minute. That's bullshit. Why is it that the whole world stops when REESE comes to town and I can suddenly go by myself? Can anyone explain that to me?
I think everyone needs to chill out.
Oh, you'd lie.
What's the problem?
You know you're the favorite, right?
Danny.
I do. But it makes me uncomfortable too.
Uncomfortable. Really? Hey, big time college grad.
Oh, I knew you'd be going places, but I never thought friends.
Need anything? Food, gas, money. You don't know the meaning of the word.
Okay, you're right. I am a favorite, but I don't want to be. You understand that? Bullshit.
Well, let's go.
Oh no, you're not leaving this house until you are apologize with everybody.
And you, look at you, sitting there on your throne, waiting for your mini vacation away from home, away from us.
Alright,
I'm not finished! You're slowly starting to realize that your kids are no longer kids and how much mom hates you. I get that she's a drug, but you're not perfect either. You have no retirement plan. You went bankrupt twice. You're probably the only family on the block with no health insurance. And from the way you keep staring at Riley, I can tell it's been a while since you two had even so much as touched each other. You are one pathetic loser.
One more word. Down are you. And you'll be eating Ritalin for dinner.
Why don't you just do what you do best and disappear?
Never are you!
I need another donut, fellas!
Thank you for a lovely dinner, everyone. And bon appetit, REESE.
Welcome home, son.
How do you say cheers in French?
Santé. Hey. Things got a little bit headed back there.
Okay, stop right there. If your plan is to assume your role as a third parent in this family, I don't want to hear that.
Just listen to me for a minute and then you can talk as long as you want. I really thought a lot about what you said at dinner. And you were quite right. You know, my students see me as their teacher. Even still, I still feel like I'm one of them. You are telling the truth, and I'm very lucky for that. Support has also been on my side in that kind of respect. Although, nobody knows when that's coming home.
It's not easy to sit idly by as his expectations of me remain stagnant. To watch my self-esteem being carved up with a butter knife and made into a funny hat. This place, REESE. This town. Even in this very room, we're trapped inside a permanent image of our past selves. And it's not awful, but just... I'm so tired and sick of this competition between you and me, REESE.
A competition, then? Is it that you think? A pretty useless competition? There's no competition at all, then no competition. Okay?
I don't know what came over me. What happened at dinner?
It's okay, it's okay.
So, about the Halloween party.
You still wanna do it?
Yeah, I didn't buy a Batman costume for nothing.
Okay, but that's the mess in the dining room.
I'll get the trash bags.
Out of curiosity, where did you get that sketchbook?
I found it lying on the ground one day.
God.
Are you coming, prick?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Wheeler, get on the phone! Wheeler! Damn it! Knife like pizza, meeting your needs in a fast, friendly manner. REESE, how's Paris? You don't live there. You live in Besançon. Where the hell's Besançon? Okay, never mind. You're throwing a Halloween party tonight? Yeah, we're off in about a couple hours. Sweet, we be there. Hey, wait, I love you. For real. Like, I wanna be in you. Hello? Guess what?
Oh, you finally bought the toothbrush!
No. There's a Halloween party standing in REESE tonight. They want 4 large pizzas and lots of beer.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Woo!
Yeah. Nobody can see us, right? God, I hope not.
By the way, they're sending Dustine away to pick it up.
Dustin's coming.
According to REESE.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool.
You like her, don't you?
What? No, no, I don't. She's like one of the guys, you know?
Oh.
No, this like what the sex life. Oh, no, I don't like this.
Show me your
It's my favorite.
Oh, Wheeler!
I don't care about this. Wheeler! You know?
What up, bitches?
Busted!
I spy with my little eyes. Two losers making pizza for the party tonight.
Woo! Who are you supposed to be?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh, Vasquez, Alien, 1986. Nice.
Let me guess. Jason Voorhees?
No! Casey Jones! I got my hockey stick just right here.
Dustin, who am I?
A baseball player?
I'm Benny from the Sandlot!
Duh! Hershey, why don't you take out the trash while I cook the pizza?
Wheeler! Oh, Wheeler!
Is he okay?
This kind of special.
Wait, how many people did you invite?
Just like a couple of friends. Dumbass.
How was the pizza?
Oh, it's your best work yet, Hirsch.
Dude, we could really use some lyrics. I miss having you in the band.
I miss the tight French shots.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys don't need me for any of that.
Oh, please. Just give me one line to work with.
Okay. Why don't you try everything?
That's What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Smart, you figured it out.
Seriously, man.
Wait! I invited them.
Oh, I guess I'm already friends with Riley.
But I take it you know them, no?
More than I'd like to.
Oh, look, B! Italian stuff! They got some pizza if you want!
Pizza, certo, fosse veramente italiano però.
Riley, this is everyone. Everyone, this is Riley.
Happy Halloween, everyone! Do you like my costume?
Yeah. Looks hot.
I love you, Pete.
Danny usually makes everything for me, but now I'm able to make pretty much whatever I want.
And what are you supposed to accept?
You poor thing. You must have had no childhood. I'm a Japanese goddess. They're called Shinigami.
Who's in charge here? I want to meet the other host.
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
I'm Liz, and this is my mother's house.
That's your mother's house and you're not really in charge, are you?
I am. Anyway.
What part of Mexico does
Oh,
she
no,
come
Mom's
from?
Is the father not here? I want to know about these.
No, I got a story for you.
What?
Anyway, who's stop with some King's Cup?
Oh my goodness! I love King's Cup. It's only the
Done yet? I need to take this. Start without me, guys.
See on the table.
Why is the look on your face?
Poor thing had no childhood.
Great first impression.
Oh, I'm sure it's meant nothing.
Like, ever heard of PDA?
Some people prefer to express their love in public, like it's natural. Oh my gosh! What about another drink?
Please.
Je t'aime enfin, que je mangerais vraiment n'importe quoi. Un burger, des frites et un soda. Oh non, je ne peux plus attendre. Des pâtes. Hey, Reese!
Hey, I'm so cool.
Tu m'as fait peur.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
C'est pas grave.
So, how's the side of the Atlantic Ocean?
Ah, il fait si beau dans les collines de Besançon. So, are we having a happy Halloween in America? Fuck yeah!
It's not as fun as I remember.
What, the party?
Pretty much everything, really.
Ah. How's Danny?
Who's with this girl?
What? Danny found a girlfriend?
Yeah, I can put my finger on it, but this girl seems so familiar to me.
How could that be?
I don't know, I hadn't met her before a week ago.
Is she nice?
No, that's the thing. She is nice, but a little too nice.
What's on your mind?
Do you remember when you first met?
Seulement si tu me le dis en français.
Tu te souviens quand on s'est rencontrés?
Bien sûr que oui. C'était lors d'un barbecue sur le campus.
Et dans cela que j'ai attrapé des jolies petites françaises en train de me surveiller. Je devais juste aller lui dire bonjour. Elle n'a pas été brûlée par tout le sexe appeal américain. So, what are you up to tonight?
Moi, je fête avec Mario ce soir. Mais maman, toujours deux.
Je serai honoré, moi.
I miss you, Reese.
I miss you too.
Come back home to me safely, mon petit Amerloc.
See you soon, madame.
Need help finding anything?
Fuck! You are kind of one, aren't ya?
Danny wanted you to know that Joe Bear had one drink too many and has passed out. There's no longer any adult supervision in this house. Now the party can really begin.
Okay, thank you. But I'm just fine. Yeah, fine. Thanks. So, how are you?
How are things with Loons?
Just fine.
I thought I heard my name mentioned in there.
I might have mentioned you once or twice, don't remember, sorry.
You don't remember me, do you?
It depends. Is this a trick question?
You want to know what I really think about this whole situation, Ray? When I see Danny flailing around trying to be his own individual, he still feels trapped in the shadow of his older sibling. To him, you're Mr. Successful. To me, you're a frightened little child who refuses to face the reality of its own nature, to suffer the consequences of his own actions, mistaking himself as a teacher and preserver of the arts, when in reality, you've tarnished the very thing you claim to care about.
What do you... Who the fuck are you?
Face it, Reese. You're no better than your father with your deceit, and not much different than your mother with her vices, trying to escape from the pain of guilt and self-pity. Don't even think about ripping me away from Danny again, or else perhaps the same thing shall happen to you and Lou.
I remember you now. You're the...
I'm the monstrous bitch you helped to create.
Sober, that is. No.
Holy shit!
I remember my first beat. Stay away from Ryder.
Reed, when Danny said see you at the table, he didn't literally.
Very funny.
Hey! Now, these guys know how to party, right? Hey!
I'm sorry. Give me a break, will you? Okay. Oops. I think I broke his funny bone. Man, I really cracked myself
What just happened?
Where did they go, Wheeler?
How the hell should I know?
Listen.
Hello? Whatever's going on here, it doesn't need to be like this. We can't talk about this.
Everyone, check your phones. We need to call the cops. Now.
It's not working.
Neither is mine.
I don't have data for shit! Sex vetting mobile!
We need to get out of here. Try opening the door. What happened?
They're singing away!
What? Let me see, please. Just the same. Yes, right. It's kind of force field.
Are you saying we're trapped in here?
What are you doing?
I have a picture of Friday dancing with monsters in here. They're gone.
There's something writing inside.
What is that? Latin?
Reese, you speak French. What does it say?
Okay. It says, just because Reese can speak French doesn't mean he can read Latin, you fucking idiots.
Wow, that's very specific.
Welcome to your nightmares.
I don't know what this is, or what you're doing in my house, or what you've done to Danny.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I just simply gave him the attention he deserved.
Well, whatever you are, you're ruining what was supposed to be a fun Halloween party!
You're trespassing in this house. It's time for you to leave.
On the contrary, Wheeler, this is my house now, and you're not welcome here.
What are you?
I was created when Danny drew from the book of Notespire. It allows the owner of the book to draw anything he or she desires, therefore bringing it into the physical reality in all 3 dimensions. And thus, Danny's ultimate fantasy of the perfect girlfriend was born. Danny told me everything there is to know about you, Reese. I would never hurt Danny the way you have. You're guilty. You're guilty of many things. Because of your crimes, your brother is living with me now. There's nothing you can do about it.
Wanna try that with all 4 of us?
Get away from him, you bitch! You ate all the receipts!
All of them!
Fools! You're all going to die tonight.
Well, that was disturbing.
What Riley mean when she said that you were guilty?
The thing I was home about 3 years ago now. I found a sketch that Danny made. I knew immediately who it was. It was my ex. Danny had been dating her behind my back. I found about it eventually. angry if I had to it up. All the art he made together, the comic books, the lyrics, everything. I told them all up. They took a piece of his art, his work, his passion, and I destroyed it. I got on a plane, friends, and never came back. Now it's meant to possession of my house, of my brother. I let my anger win, I lost my temper, and I was trapped in this house. This is all my fault!
Well, we're not just gonna stand here, are we? We're gonna do something! Think!
You know what I'm thinking, Reese? I think we should knock that bitch out and get Danny out of here!
I knew it! The second you walked in, it smelled just a little more cult in here.
Fuck it, I'm in.
Me too.
Me three!
Thank you guys.
Let's go get your brother back. Sorry. What do we do now?
I take it none of you want to split up?
I don't know, we're not splitting up right now.
Didn't think so.
Guys, what's that over there?
Good.
Oh.
Is that powder?
What? Oh. Yeah. It's definitely him.
Poor bastard had no idea what he was getting himself into tonight.
Should we check his pulse?
If you think I'm going over there, forget it.
Oh, I just ate pizza. Oh.
I've got a bad case of the Hershey squirrels.
Well?
It's weird. The body still warms, but there's no pulse.
Okay, yeah. I'm going back upstairs. No. I'm not even going to consider running the risk of ending up like them. First of all, Daddy got possessed by some kind of demon bitch, okay? Okay. Now we're seeing that our classmates are getting cocooned by a living, breathing animation. Hello, danger alert. I vote we go back upstairs and wait for your dad or someone to come. What's the matter with you guys? You look like the villain. Go.
Boo!
Welcome to the party, my little balls of candy. Brandy!
we win?
Well, look who decided to show up to the party. Gosh, I really do appreciate having Danny's friends over for company. Danny, your friends are here. Oh, how silly of me. That's not his name anymore. REESE, you're about to meet a very special friend. My Prince of Darkness, my King of Angst, my Master of Disaster, the almighty AshTrasher.
It can be.
Do you think he wants to hurt us?
Any weirdo with a mask is never friendly. I've seen enough horror movies to know that much.
Not normal. What are you doing? It's okay, it's okay. Tammy, I know you've been hurt, lost, confused, abandoned. But Mom and Dad did their best. And I did mine. But I understand it was enough for you. Danny?
You're wasting your time. He doesn't know you anymore. Kill them.
Oh shit!
Express for themselves. Even now, the problem doesn't get into their head good. I'm not a monster. I'm my brother. And I fucking love you. I'm sorry I ripped up your heart.
What are you waiting for? Isn't this what you wanted? Kill him.
Do you wanna dance or fight? Do you wanna kiss? What the hell are you all doing down here? I would appreciate it if you kept the volume down.
Hello, Mother.
Hey, this can be! The real AshTrasher around here. It's me. Va brûler, salope! Danny! Help me! Come on, man. Listen. Danny, I need something.
I think I'm gonna be single for a while.
Lee! You okay?
If your ex or a friend just saved our life!
I bet it's a did. I bet it's a did. come back one day.
I'm sure it can go down fine.
So will you?
Hey, take care of yourself on there.
Seriously? You too? By the way,
I'm gonna be nice. I've got something for you. For once.
Yeah?
Look, look. Ready?
Yeah?
1, 2.
Oh, wow! This was fancy. Thank you.
I kind of felt bad for the little one, you know?
Thanks for remembering.
By the way.
wow. Iris.
Hi there.
Iris.
You shaved your mustache.
Yeah. Apparently, mustache isn't that sexy anymore. Well, you know why I'm here. And you're not going to like what I'm about to say. I had to disappear for a while. Then to happen about it. Nobody understands why. Of course there are reasons. The truth is, I often felt alone in my own house, trying to satisfy the unsatisfiable. It's not the way to live, but there are a way out. There's always a way out.
Allow me to fill in on what you missed. I had to power lift Mom's dead weight drunken on the floor and put her into bed. I had to battle my brother from the clutches of an evil monster. And you know what? He nearly disowned me for it. My mom was too shit-faced to help, and my father was nowhere to be found. That was not supposed to be my job. But I did it anyway because no one else would do it. I came home to realize that I didn't know where I belonged anymore. Even who I belong to.
I'm sorry, I put you forward. Please. Hey. I am who I am. And you are who you are. And nothing will change that. You and Danny are not where you expect you to be. Where you want to be. Where I want you to be. It doesn't matter. I'm proud of you. Because I know there is never going to be another you. You and Danny are everything I could possibly need. And that's fine. That's just fine. I'm here. I'm right here. I've got you. Both of you. Like true boys.
Tu m'as même pas fait peur.
Eh non, désolé.
What happened to your face?
Nothing. I wrote a little something for you.
Wow.
In French, so
Wow.
don't judge me. Quand j'ai dit que j'avais le mal du pays, je disais la vérité, mais je me laissais une partie en dehors de moi. La vérité est que je ne savais plus où était ma maison. Je ne savais pas ce qu'une famille signifiait. Alors j'ai déménagé. Ici. Avec toi. Au bout d'un moment, j'ai cru que la maison était ailleurs. Comme si j'appartenais à un autre endroit. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Un droit?
Tu peux bien.
Il n'y avait pas assez de croyance ou d'amour en moi pour accepter le changement. La vérité, c'est que tu me donnes envie. Tu l'as toujours fait. Je ne peux pas perdre ça. Je ne veux pas te perdre. Je suis rentré chez moi.
Tu veux pas?